Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. This game came out back in 2015, was developed by Machine Games, and released to the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. This game serves as a prequel to Wolfenstein: The New Order, where we once again play as BJ Blazkowicz, and his job is to infiltrate Castle Wolfenstein to be able to find the location of Death's Head compound. But not all goes as planned when BJ Blazkowicz is then captured and imprisoned in Castle Wolfenstein and needs to escape and find these very important documents so that the Americans can win World War II. All in all, I really did like the story of this game. It's only around a 3-hour game, so there's not a lot that goes into it, but everything that is at stake I really did like, and in addition to this, I always love the robotic sci-fi aspects to this game. I forgot how much I love BJ Blazkowicz as a protagonist because of the random thoughts he'll have as you're taking out Nazis or when he's stealthing around, and I really did love that as a protagonist. But one thing I didn't really care for is how much sci-fi is in this. I love the robotic kind of side to the sci-fi when it comes to Wolfenstein, but I've never really cared for kind of the monster side of it. And that's what this game really does delve a lot into. Like, this game has zombies near the end of it, which I really didn't personally care for as a story aspect. It has this, like, mummified monster, and I understand that it was going back to its roots within the series, but I really didn't care for that within these games because none of the other games like New Order or New Colossus have stuff like this, and it really did kind of feel out of place when it comes to the remake trilogy. And then there's the gameplay, which honestly I really did love. When it comes to the overall weapon variety, there is a ton to choose from. You have stealth weapons like the suppressed pistols and throwing knives, you have fully auto assault rifles, you have sniper rifles, you have fully auto shotguns, double barrel shotguns, the whole 9 yards when it comes to the overall weapon variety. And then there's a ton of enemies that you're able to fight within this game, which is really great when it comes to the overall action or stealth of this game. Like, for stealth, you have to fight these reinforcement enemies that will call in other soldiers if you don't kill them. There's normal Nazi soldiers, there's super soldiers, there's robot dogs, there's heavy soldiers. There's a lot of variety when it comes to the action or stealth of this game, and I absolutely loved it, and I forgot how much I loved the gameplay of Wolfenstein. In addition to all this, I really did love the aesthetics of this game and the way they show Nazi Germany. I thought it was really great, and I just love the sci-fi aspect when it comes to the robotic side of this game. But speaking of sci-fi, I will talk about what I didn't like, and in addition to what I was talking about this story, it is the zombies and monsters in this game, which is something I really didn't like. In the gameplay aspect, it's because they just felt really unpredictable. The zombies would somewhat straddle around, but then if you got too close, they'd jump at you, and then when they hit you, your screen would move to the left or right, and then you just couldn't aim back at them, and then they'd hit you again, and then next thing you knew, you'd be dead. They were just so unpredictable, and I hated that. But other than that, this game is really great, which means overall, I think this game is around a 7 out of 10. I think it's really great as a prequel to Wolfenstein. I just really didn't care for the overall story when it came to the later parts of it.